lend themselves to a high-scoring fixture here as well.
We certainly could get that, Vossi. I'm most intrigued, which I'm sure there's plenty out there, waiting to see what South Sydney can do off the back of their loss to the Sharks, because we all thought that that was just going to be a win for the South Sydney side after they had a scratchy win the week before against the Tigers. But when you have a look at their season and how it's gone so far, round 11, they beat the Tigers. They were sitting on top of the competition. Since then, they've only won 3 games from their last 10. 3 of their last 10. So they really need to find some form. I thought pre-season they could play in the grand final against the Panthers. They're a long way from that. They get a chance to set it right today.
Dragons first team out on Barlow Park. Must win for the Rabbitohs, a long way from their home base. A bit of breeze about. We'll check in with Jake Duke in a moment. We're underway, Super Saturday, covering plenty of kilometres today. Ilias on the catch, and Mitchell with the first run back in the starting side today. Got him away. He's already got the strapping quite unusually with it. I think he's aggravated whatever the problem is with the right hand of Latrell Mitchell. He's hurt it again there.
But just looking at that strapping, Voss, he's got, it seems to have both thumbs strapped, but also the little finger on that right hand, which is causing the problems. High shot there on Cameron Murray. Tane Milne having to pick it up on his try line.
Rabbitohs with Johnston on a day where Alex moves past Bob McCarthy. Into 5th all-time on the games list for the great South Sydney club. Now Tass with the ball. Alex Johnston will be looking to add to the career tally of 185 tries. Across to Campbell Graham. Looked dodgy the last pass to Milne. They're away. Milne wasn't able to pass to Graham, who was more or less almost running in front of Tane Milne. He held the pass back. Ilias, long, Murray. Here's the call of Walker. Walker's got it. Here's the call of Mitchell. Ball to Johnston to sprint away and score. Still the left side of the Rabbitohs can be lethal. Murray, Walker, Mitchell, Johnston.
Quick play the ball, they shift it right. Ilias, long one to Cameron Murray. Watch the ball from Latrell. Catch, pass, finds the mark. That was a beautiful ball there from Latrell Mitchell out to Alex Johnston. Head on, it'll look fantastic. And it did. Unmarked Alex Johnston. Runs in another 4-pointer. A very good footy from the South Sydney side there. Right side out to the left.
What a mark for Johnston. What an achievement. 4 straight seasons. And over to Latrell Mitchell. So in warm-up with his shots. But his first one here is good. And it is a 6-0 scoreline through 11.5 minutes. Game 1 Super Saturday on Foxlet. So right in front. And 8-0 will be the scoreline here. 18.5 minutes gone.
Big opportunity here, down 8-0 the Dragons, but a chance with the scrum in the position it is.
George Illawarra to Sloan, across to Surley. One fend, another missed tackle to Ravalawa. That is a powerful try. Surley unstoppable, and Ravalawa, who is on such a run of tries, just like that, Dragons back in it.
Kick off there from Tyrell Sloan, who got the dropout wrong only moments earlier. Quick hands to Surley and let him take on. He ducks away from the tackle of Alex Johnston after giving Isaiah Tass an almighty shove. Just watch this. Boom. Ducks under Alex Johnston and Cody Walker, and Ravalawa, if you don't get all of him, well, he scores the try.
Rabbitohs, one play. Duncan with it. Doesn't pass. Caught up there short of halfway. Halftime siren sounds. And it is fair to say both teams have left a hell of a lot of football out there. They can really improve on that first 40 minutes. 1 try apiece, 2 goals to Latrell Mitchell. Halftime, South Sydney 8, the Dragons 4. No team has scored more second half points than South Sydney this year, 311 to be exact. Some ominous clouds building. Second half underway. Rabbitohs and Dragons, just 1 try apiece as Musgrove takes the first carry. South's 10 metres out. A play maybe straight from the scrum out of the Broncos book from last night against Parramatta at the Gabba. Let's see. Right side. Walker, it is on to Graham. Thank you. Over they go. It is that easy. And Matt Fido's asking around, is there a shovel somewhere? Rabbitohs score their second try of the match.
And it wasn't that tricky. It was just Cody Walker playing direct tackle, just a straight-out missed tackle by Fiona. That's a bad miss, that, Max Fiona. And you're right. He's got the excavator out there to dig the hole. Wants to get him in. Wants to get it in quick.
The brothers have gone into business together, sadly for them. Matt with a drop ball, Max with a missed tackle.
And it's
not the way you wanted things to pan out.
Yeah, look, gee, just arm grabbing there from Fiona. Campbell Graham runs too hard to tackle him, or try and attempt to tackle him like that.
Injury prevented him from getting a crack in Origin. He was right there, knocking on the door. Mitchell's kick, and the Rabbitohs kick clear. Within 4 minutes of the second half getting underway, let's go down to Jake on the sideline. Jason Demetrio, just when you said that will please him, he looks like a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders, and now his side drop it. Second time today from a restart. They have made a mistake, the Rabbits. 10 point the difference. It might change very quickly. The Dragons with Hunts, and then Couchman. Little now, left side, and Musgrove hitting it back towards the posts. No hole to be had there. Little, and a bone, he's going to kick, he's looking for Hunt, needs the bounce, gets the bounce. Hunt caught on his number 6, and he scores the try, and the Rabbitohs pay the price for mistake from kickoff. And Dragons straight back in it.
Beautifully positioned kick. Splits the defenders. Ben Hunt on the chase. He was the man to receive the ball, the intended target. And that's a great play from the Dragons to come up with points off the back of giving up an early try off their own errors. They take advantage of the severely dropped ball from the kickoff. And Jason Demetrio feeling good, then feeling back to first half feeling.
Ben Hunt, been a long while since he'd had a shot in first grade.
Well, when you're that close to the line, Bossy, the fullback will generally, play up in the line.
So Tass with it now. So many facets. South Sydney under the microscope here.
Well, normally Campbell Graham in that situation is very good at diffusing bombs because of his height. Obviously no communication amongst the South Sydney players as to who was going to take the ball.
Cameron Murray caught right on halfway. Now Kaloa Matangi straight for 10. Cut off load as Little wrapped his arm around the ball. 5 tackles done and dusted here for Souths. It is Ilias. Bomb from 35 metres out. Fiona doesn't go. Mitchell! There's a moment. That's what they're capable of. Mitchell outleaps Fiona and slips a pearler to Walker. That's what can happen.
That is special, that. Latrell Mitchell, who read things beautifully, and Latrell over the top of Fiona. Fiona's had his problems. A magical pass there as he's going to ground. And the instinct of Cody Walker to know exactly where to be. The timing of it gave the Dragons defence no chance. That's beautiful stuff there from South Sydney. So while all around it's been messy, there's been a couple of big moments. Latrell throwing a great ball to Alex Johnston, and then now in the second half, one to Cody Walker. That just might give them something to play off the back. But there's no doubt.
Confirmed.
Is that right? Well, now you've got to have both feet. Both feet need to be behind the kicker. Now, can you
behind
tell
the
me
ball? Behind the ball. The foot kicking the ball.
Can you tell me that? No.
So Graham is onside. He's there, so you can't say that he was one of the offside players. Well, they confirmed the try. That's unbelievable. It's in an age where we can't rule on forward passes, you know, but we come back with that decision there that to the naked eye, we said all bar one play. That's amazing. Rugby league, you're a beautiful thing. But gee, you're confusing. Well, you be the judge at home. No one. One-handed pick up. Fionney away with Ilias chasing. Offload for Sloan. Caught in the tackle of Walker. Dragons fans, now you've got them there for the taking. Centrefield, and Moan doesn't let it go. And plenty of numbers out right of him. Hunt with a ball, turns it inside for Sully. Finally, Dragons get a ball early inside the South's 20. Malisa and Murdoch Priscilla barrels his way forward, tackled by Lovett. Malisa there, 7 metres away from the line. Hunt, a moan, the ball to Burns, needed one more. Graham makes a key tackle there. Last play, Dragons, work left, not a good ball. Hunt's kick though was good, and Sloan's finish is perfect. The Dragons finally get it right, and Sloan scores off a Ben Hunt kick.
Back, and they come down this right side. Lockie Ellis' pass finds no one, finds the ground. Beautifully scooped up there by Matt Fionney. He runs 30 metres, throws the ball back into Tyrell Sloan. Latrell Mitchell's there to make the tackle. And at the back end of the set, Ben Hunt does a terrific job there. Look at all the bunnies. Tane Milne off his wing, jammed in tight to try and stop the ball going any further, but Ben Hunt drops it onto his foot, gets the kick perfect in a little in-goal area. Nice play from Ben Hunt. They need another try. They're just inside 10 minutes now. Campbell Graham gets South Sydney out of trouble with a strong run.
The replay box, you can see the second kick. Only Johnston, the last line there. Rabbitohs with Murray, keeping it going for Walker. Mitchell, quick hands. He was hit by Ravalawa. Downfield goes Johnston, then back for Tass. Tass has got Johnston. Johnston's away again. It's a double for Alex Johnston. He goes to 187 tries. Yes, the Rabbitohs turn to score.
And I'll take that back to Cameron Murray, who looked like he was going to take the ball to the line beside him, and that they had the chance. Just see how he was going to go early, and then just held his pass up long enough, realised that they were all set to go out in this left-hand side. Great ball from Alex Johnston to Isaiah Tass. Ben Hunt was doing his utmost there to make sure that Johnston didn't offload that ball. He knew he was on his own, but he couldn't do it. Tass back outside to Johnson, and Johnston scores his second try of the game, and we're back out to 10. We'll be back out to we'll be out to 12 now.
Only the second man in the history of our great game in Australia to score that tally or pass that 20-try mark in 4 straight seasons. And then Arrow lashes out a little against Couchman. Murray can't get through there. 5 from the line. Cook to Arrow, and then Ilias, dummy, running, Ilias, he's got it down. He's not looking at the line, but cleverly put the ball down for a try. Scores in back-to-back weeks.
Which means he's hard to pull down when he does take the line on.
Oh, we've got dramas here.
Did you see any problem with the put down?
Tackle 4.
Not with the put
Just
down.
looking at the grounding.
Are we talking about the grounding, are we? Really? There we go. All right, does he lose control as he stretches out? Due to play his 50th first grade game next week. The fact that we're reviewing...
Certainly didn't look like it live. No.
No. What is that?
At this point, the ball has come away from Lachlan Ilias' hand and hit the ground.
He's still got fingers
So knock on,
it.
his hand then catches up to it. We have a decision.
I think it's
Okay, tackle 4.
Well, okay, yeah. I could argue a case. Okay,
Over the
his
line,
palm of the
yeah,
hand's come away, but his thumb hasn't come
No,
away from it. You know,
that's
there's some part of his hand still in contact with the ball. Well, it won't go down as one of the best matches of the year, far from it, but it's still a vital 2 competition points. as the Rabbitohs try and qualify for the top 8. They've been in the finals. Well, last time they missed out was 2017.